Hi friends, today we will visit a beautiful country in Europe, which has not only achieved a special place in its reality, but has surprised the world with its rapid progress. A country where the ears of the world are very salty. Yes, today we will visit Poland, where people hate lies and are used to talking straight. If someone's trust breaks here, it is almost impossible to regain it. How is the life of the people? And how can this country get a visa? Why is the culture of this country different from other European countries? How is the nightlife here? And how do the women here live their lives? We will know today's video in detail, so let's start today's interesting journey. Poland, whose government name is Poland, has a population of approximately 3.6 million. It comes in 38th place in terms of population. The total area of Poland is 312,696 square kilometers, which comes in 8th place in terms of area. Its borders are met with Germany, the Czech Republic, Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. The Baltic Sea is also beneficial to this country in terms of trade. The city population here is more than 60%, while a good number of dairy areas are inhabited. The inhabitants of Poland often marry around the age of 25 years, and they give a lot of importance to sports in their lives. This is why the people here are considered to be physically fit. Here is another interesting thing, that people celebrate the day of the year instead of the anniversary, that is, the day when their name comes in the calendar. The government language of Poland is Polish, which is relatively easy to speak, but it is very difficult to read. Its capital is Warsaw, which is not only its financial and political center, but also a beautiful and modern city. Despite the complete destruction of the Second World War, Warsaw was rebuilt in the same way as it was before. And today, it is considered one of the most important cities in Europe. This city is not only connected to history, but has also become a symbol of modernity. An interesting fact is that, if a child is born in Poland during his journey, he is provided with free public transport for life. Poland's average age is 78 years, which is proof that the health system here is very good and people live a long life. The majority of this country, the currency used in Poland is Polish zloty, which is about 70 rupees compared. The expenses of essential goods, restaurants, hotels, and transport in the country are quite low compared to other European countries, which is why Poland is also called a budget-friendly country. Before World War II, Poland was the largest center of Jewish population. Here more than 35 lakh Jews were living. After the Nazi occupation of Hitler, the Jewish special mark was made by identifying the six-cornered David star and making a mark. The city of Kraków, the Jewish history of Poland, is considered a central city. There are still old neighborhoods, temples, and historical buildings here today, which make the Jewish appearance emotional. During the war, about 30% of Polish population lost their lives, and the country's infrastructure was completely destroyed. These wars not only left physical, but also psychological effects. But Poland did not give up. Today, the people here use the most meat, vegetables, and bread all over the world. While their favorite food is dumpling, which is known as momo in East Asia, the city of Warsaw also has a medium-sized Westola, where people spend their time in peace. This city is not only full of natural beauty, but is also becoming a complete model in terms of education, and technology. Poland is a country that has started a new life by getting out of the smoke of wars, destruction, and despair. After World War II, Poland was completely scattered. Not only the heritage, but also the entire country's economy, education system, and road factories, everything was destroyed. According to a report, as a result of the wars, more than 30% of the country's population was killed. From 1945 to 1990, Poland was in a period of severe poverty, and uncertainty. Things got dirty in the shops, and people stood in line for hours to buy daily necessities. But then the fate of this country changed when a visionary economist Balkowicz took over. He freed private, business, and middle-class businesses and ended their government pressure. This step not only eliminated the unemployment of businessmen, but also reduced unemployment. In 2004, Poland became a member of the European Union, which gave it the freedom to trade in Europe. The investment came, and the national security and embassy position was established. The government of Poland not only preferred investment in the field of technology and automobiles, but also provided an extraordinary fund to public institutions such as health and education, where education, health, and even the care of children's nursery is provided for free so that parents, especially women, can work comfortably. The education system of this country is so well organized that the poverty has reached 100%, which is a rare example in the world. People here are not only educated, but also have skills in the fields of advanced technology, engineering, and software. The progress of Poland is a proof of this story, that if the rulers decide with good policy, the system is transparent, and the people are ready to work hard, then the world can become a prosperous country. Poland has not only hidden its way of progress in financial or foreign capital, but also showed it in the nation building. Today, the top universities of Poland not only pay attention to Europe, but also to students from all over the world. University of Warsaw, Wrocław University of Science and Technology, and RGH University, which is a prominent place in the industry of engineering, technology, and business education. Here the cost of education in public universities is 2,000 to 6,000 euros. While in private institutions, it can be up to 10,000 euros, which is particularly less in comparison with Western Europe or America. All expenses of living including accommodation, food are relatively cheap, and a large international student can easily spend a month's life in 800 to 1,200 euros. This is why not only Pakistan, but the world is now directing Poland for young people, education, employment, or business. It is also very easy to get a visa for Poland, where visa forms and other information can be obtained from the embassy website. Poland is becoming the center of attention of millions of tourists every year. According to the report of 2023, 65 lakh people have come to this country for entertainment. The view of the city from the roof of the beautiful market, historical monuments, cafeteria, and our House of Warsaw is amazing to everyone who comes. Kraków, which is called the cultural center of Poland, it is also the center of Jewish history, and old neighborhoods and temples are still present here. In addition, the fifth largest salt mine in the world is located near the Wera and Sałów, which has a special reputation for the Syrians. Its height is approximately 300 meters, and length is 287 kilometers. Everything up to the worship places and monuments have also been carved with salt. So friends, this was our today's interesting video. If you like it, then subscribe to our YouTube channel Travel Country and like the video. Share the video with your friends. See you in the next video.